Hi, my name is Jennifer, and I want to share my story with you. A story of how I broke free from the chains of generational curses that had bound my family for years. Growing up, my family seemed trapped in a cycle of addiction, dysfunction, and pain. It felt like we were drowning in a sea of generational struggles, and I feared that I would never break free from the shadows of the past. I tried so hard to overcome the patterns that plagued my family, but no matter what I did, it seemed like I was destined to repeat the same mistakes. The weight of it all was crushing, and I felt lost, not knowing how to escape the darkness that surrounded me. One day, in the depths of my desperation, I stumbled upon a small community church. Something inside me urged me to attend the service, and I decided to give it a try. Little did I know that this decision would change my life forever. As I sat in the church listening to the pastor's sermon, tears welled up in my eyes. His words about finding freedom from generational curses through a personal relationship with Jesus Christ touched a deep place within my soul. It was as if he was speaking directly to me, understanding the pain and struggles I carried. In that moment, I realized that trying to break free on my own was futile. I needed help, a higher power to guide me through the darkness. So right there in that church, I surrendered my burdens to God and decided to put my trust in Jesus. As I started reading the Bible and seeking God in prayer, I felt a glimmer of hope. Verses like Isaiah 61 verse 1 resonated with me, promising freedom for the captives and release from darkness. I clung to these promises with every ounce of faith I could muster. My pastor played a crucial role in my journey to freedom. He listened to my struggles without judgment, offering guidance and support along the way. He encouraged me to seek God's truth and to believe that I was not bound to repeat the mistakes of my ancestors. Through the loving support of my church community, I found a safe space to share my story and receive encouragement. They became my family, walking with me through the highs and lows of my journey. Their prayers and kindness were a lifeline that kept me going during the toughest moments. Gradually, I felt the chains of generational curses loosening their grip on me. With each step I took toward Jesus, I found myself walking toward freedom. The darkness that had surrounded me began to lift, and I felt a newfound sense of hope and purpose. Today, I stand before you as living proof that there is hope in breaking free from generational chains. My journey was not easy, but through my faith in Jesus and the love and support of my church family, I found the strength to overcome the past. I'm no longer defined by the struggles of my ancestors. Instead, I am a living testament to the power of God's grace and the transformation that can happen when we surrender our burdens to Him. If you find yourself trapped in generational patterns, I want to encourage you to seek God's help and support from a loving community. Know that you are not alone and there is hope for a brighter, freer future.